Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Fiji, Ratu Williame Katonivere, Honorable Speaker of the Parliament, Ratu Epili, Naila Tikam, Honorable Ministers, Members of Parliament, Honorable General Secretary of the Pacific Island Forum, Honorable Minister of Youth and Sport of the Government of the French Polynesia, members of the Diplomatic Corps, government officials, ladies and gentlemen, chers compatriotes, dear friends. Today, I have the honor to welcome you to the French residence to celebrate Bastille Day together. I thank you all for being here tonight. We have postponed this celebration for a few days for a very good reason, which is the 51st Pacific Islands Forum meeting. And I have to say that I am very happy about it. We were able to witness in real times the dynamic of regional integration, and we can also testify to its great vitality. We were able to listen and also to meet many leaders of the highest level, politically, intellectually, and in terms of commitment. I would like to congratulate the Fijian presidency for its leadership and for the efficient organization of this event. It was really a great chance, a great opportunity. France, we share this ambition for regional integration. This dynamic is part of France's DNA and of our diplomacy, thanks to the European Union. Like the PIF, like the SPC, like the SPRAP, we know that global problems require global and concerted responses. France has held the rotating presidency of the European Union for the past 6 months in a very difficult and tragic context. We are currently facing the Russian invasion of Ukraine. In this regard, I thank Fiji and the Pacific Island countries for their support to the international community's action. Unfortunately, this war could last a long time. We will have to stand together to defend the international law, the human rights, and to address the tragic consequences of this invasion on the economy and on food security. The European Union is working to alleviate the economic impact. We are also still facing the health crisis caused by the COVID-19 pandemic. France is currently experiencing the 7th wave, with an average of over 100,000 new cases a day. But we know that the global threat calls for a global response, and that we must show solidarity. France is a leading country in the COVAX initiative. Last week, I handed over to the Honorable Minister of Health, Dr. Iferin Wakainabete, 9,600 doses of Moderna vaccine. And to give you a figure, since April 2021, France has donated a total of 120 million doses of vaccine worldwide. We share also the South Pacific countries' fight against climate change. We share it because we carry a constant message of commitment in international forums. Everyone is aware of the Paris Agreement reached at COP21. Last February, France organized the One Ocean Summit to once again mobilize all the actors in this fight. I would like to thank the Secretary General of the Pacific Island Forum for his participation. I would like also to thank the Fijian and Tongan governments for their willingness to bring the voice of the island states to the summit. Their video messages made an impression. This fight is about the consequences of climate change, the protection of biodiversity, the control of illegal fishing, or again plastic pollution. We share it, this fight against climate change, because France is a South Pacific country, thanks to New Caledonia, French Polynesia, and Wallis and Futuna. France is Fiji's closest neighbor, even before Vanuatu. We are experiencing the same problems of the impact of climate change on island environments. And in Europe also, one can see in the media the heat wave and the large-scale wildfires which are happening these days. Thanks to this proximity, the French government and the French army can quickly provide assistance to our partners in the event of a disaster, such as in Tonga in January this year. We do it in partnership with Australia and New Zealand under the France mechanism. We also do it, of course, with the support of the European Union. Coming Thursday, along with the High Commissioners of Australia and New Zealand and a representative from the Republic of Fiji military forces, I will be honored to go to Lekutu, where the French army participated into the reconstruction of the secondary school damaged by Cyclone Yasa in December 2020. The French army also cooperates actively on environmental protection issues, such as the fight against illegal fishing and maritime surveillance. Thanks again to this proximity, we can act against the effect of climate change with nature-based solutions. This is the aim of Kiwa initiative. It brings together France, EU, Australia, New Zealand and Canada. Its strategic committee is being held this week in Suva, and I would like to welcome its participants who are here with us this evening. In particular, the French Development Agency, whose regional offices are based in Nouméa, New Caledonia. I would like also to acknowledge the important role played by IUCN in this initiative. Last Saturday, we went all together to Sigatoka to visit a very interesting reforestation project. About climate change, I would like to highlight one fact. In March 2022, this embassy was very proud that a Fijian woman could receive a French award for her commitment to climate change and gender equality. This prize is the Simone Veil Prize, and the winner globally selected is commemorating. I salute her here tonight. Because of this proximity, we can also develop trade and people exchanges between Pacific insular countries and New Caledonia, French Polynesia, and Wallis and Futuna. We can propose French solutions to the needs expressed by our partners, particularly in the field of energy transition. We can collaborate through networks of universities and researchers on environment or on food, for example, through a network of universities, which is a peer co-chaired by USP and the University of New Caledonia. We can improve our connectivity together. In May, we inaugurated the landing of the Gondwanatu submarine cable between New Caledonia and Fiji. In this way, we can together gaining in security, attractiveness, competitiveness, and sovereignty. This proximity is also played out here in Fiji, thanks to the Alliance Française de Suva, the director, Manuel, and all the team who is here today. I saw them. The Alliance actively promotes French culture and language, and I thank them for that. And I really trust that the Fijian government could help us resolve its status problem quickly. Thanks also to our French community that I salute this evening. They contribute actively to the country's economy and development. And finally, thanks to my dream team at the embassy for the organization of this event and to all the partners of this event who help us to organize this today. Last but not least, this proximity is played out on the sport field. Usually, as we are in Fiji, I would talk more about rugby, but today I will mention football, and especially women's football, because we have the privilege here today to have with us the football women's team from French Polynesia and from New Caledonia. They are here to be part of the Oceania Football Cup. Both teams already played, and they will play again at the National Stadium on Wednesday against Solomon Islands and against Vanuatu teams. I could see them training hard on Albert Park. I attended the game yesterday evening, which opposed the New Caledonia and Fiji, and really it was enjoyable, even though a difficult game. Warm thanks to all both the teams for being here today, and I wish you all the best for the next games. Sports diplomacy is an important part of the activity of this embassy, and we will have many opportunities to welcome athletes from the South Pacific in France in coming years. In 2023 for the Rugby World Cup, in 2024 for the Olympic and Paralympic Games, and I know the Fasanok is here with us today. In 2025 for the Rugby League World Cup, which will also take place in France, and in 2027 for the Pacific Games in Tahiti. Thank you in advance to all the Fijian athletes and players for sharing with us the values of sport and for raising the level of competition. Allow me to thank our loyal sponsors to conclude, who have made this evening possible. Total Energy Fiji, Bread Bank, Tétinger Champagne, Calédonienne des Eaux, Pacific Energy, Colas, Bodoe, Airbus, the Radisson, Fiji Water, Eurocars, Coca-Cola, Paradise Beverage, and Victoria Wines. In conclusion, I thank Fiji, the government of Fiji, but also the people of Fiji, and also the Kingdom of Tonga, Kiribati, Nauru, and Tuvalu for their hospitality and their friendship for France. I would like to propose you now to raise a glass to our friendship. To the friendship between Fiji and France, France and Fiji. Cheers. Have a great evening.
As we stand united, the Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. I will now invite the Chief of Protocol to give his speech on behalf of His Excellency, the President.
Republic of Fiji, Ratu William Mebelili Katunivere, sir. The Honorable Speaker and former President, His Excellency Ratu Peline Letikau, Honorable Cabinet Ministers and Members of Parliament, Your Excellencies, members of the Diplomatic Corps, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, Nisam Bulabinaka, good evening and bonjour. This evening, it is with great joy and honor that we join His Excellency Mr. Francois Xavier Leger and the staff of the French Embassy in celebrating this happy occasion, the 233rd anniversary of Bastille Day, the National Day of France. In so doing, we convey our warmest congratulations and well wishes to the government and people of France. Fiji and France share a long and proud history of partnership, dated back to the 1840s, when French missionaries brought the light of Christianity to Fiji, followed by a Fiji contingent serving alongside French forces in the French Foreign Legion during World War I. The establishment of Fiji-France formal diplomatic relations in 1970 served a catalyst in further deepening and enhancing our friendship, and it has continued to grow from strength to strength over the years. In saying this, it is important to acknowledge that Fiji has learned and benefited a lot from France in all areas of cooperation, and we look forward to a more strengthened partnership in the many good years to come. Excellency, France will always remain an important friend and partner for Fiji. On that note, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, it is my distinct honor and most pleasant duty this evening, on behalf of His Excellency the President, the Honorable Prime Minister, the government and all Fijians, to extend to the government and the people of France our very best wishes for a peaceful and enjoyable 233rd anniversary of Bastille Day. May I now invite you to please charge your glasses. As I propose a toast to the continued good health, happiness, and prosperity of the President, the government, and the people of France. To France. Merci beaucoup. Thank you.
Thank you once again, ladies and gentlemen. Don't worry, the official part is about to come to an end. But for now, if I could please invite you to join us in singing La Marseillaise, the French national anthem. We'll have Soko as well as Justin and Lani. Oh, and Langi will be singing for us this evening. Please enjoy your evening and have a wonderful 14 juillet. Merci.
Bella cosa sereno buona tempesta, nell'aria fresca pare già una festa, che bella cosa una giornata di sole. Stai fronte a te, stai fronte a te. When I first saw you, with your smile so tender, my heart was captured, my soul surrendered. I spent a lifetime waiting for the right time. Now that you're here, the time is here at last. It's now or never. Come hold me tight, kiss me, my darling. You're mine tonight, tomorrow.
Thank you.
Libiamo degli etici che la bellezza infiora e la potevano darsi le via voluta. E così fremiti su si fa l'amore, poiché quello d'amore onnipotente va. Amore, amore,
Margaret Mishra, if you're still here, you have been summoned. Once again, Margaret Mishra, if you're in and around here, or if you know Margaret Mishra in this space, please do tell her she can come pick up her prize from the front. Thank you. Our second winner for the evening. Our second winner for the second hamper this evening is Mikaele Senibua. Mikaele, if you're here, please come forward and claim your prize. If you do not, by the end of this evening, I will take it home with me. Thank you, Mikaele, for my prize. Thank you in advance. Oh, look, he's my student. Mikaele. Congratulations, Mikaele. Thank you, Mika. My car needs washing. I don't have a car either. Okay, our third winner, ladies and gentlemen. Our third winner this evening is I assume he's a Mr. Brian. Brian with... We love it, don't we? Yes. Brian with a B as your surname, Brian BHC. If you're here, you can come and claim your prize. If you're shy, you can claim it later from the front. So we've got 5 more prizes to go. And now we'll do our next one. Okay. If I could invite our friends from the media, from Fiji TV, if one of them would kindly come up and pick our next winner. A lovely young lady. Thank you, Marioni. Our next winner is Edith, or Edith, si vous êtes française. Edith, E-D-I-D-H. Anyone here with Edith? Edith? Oh, congratulations, my dear. You've won our hamper. Thanks to our friends from Total Energies. So, our next hamper. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, if you know you've given in your card, your name, please, you can come and pick up your prizes, don't be shy. I'll ask our lovely young friend here in the black dress to come and pick our next name. She looks dressed for the occasion as well. Our next winner is Lasarusa. Lasarusa. You're sitting somewhere here. You can come up and claim your prize. I didn't pick it. For the next hamper, if I could ask Ms. Roselyne Devi from the Alliance Française de Suva, the face of the Alliance Française, to come and pick our next winner. Ladies and gentlemen, our next winner goes to Kara Iknivere. Kara Iknivere, if you can hear my voice, I am destiny, I am calling you. Kara Iknivere. Final boarding call before the flight takes off. Okay. For those of you who know these people, please let them know they can come and pick up their prizes later, possibly from the French embassy. So we've only got 4 baskets left. 4 baskets left. Okay. 4 more winners still here this evening. For our next prize, I'm going to ask Monsieur Estelle to please pick a winner for us. You will please excuse me if I mispronounce your name. Musarati Ali. Musarati Ali. Musrat. Is there a Musrat Ali here with us this evening? We'll move on to our next hamper. For our next prize, but I kindly invite John Taukeve from Rako Pacifica. We'll move on to our next hamper. For our next prize, but I kindly invite John Taukeve from Rako Pacifica. Our next winner is Clark Bucknell. Clark. Oh, he is here. Oh, congratulations, Clark. You've won a hamper from Total Energies. Congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, we've only got 2 hampers left. 2 hampers. For the next draw, if I could kindly ask Moy from Fiji Fashion Week to come up and pick our next winner. Moy, if you could kindly come up, please. Ladies and gentlemen, our next winner, I don't know how this happened, is Onisimo Moy. Moy has kindly decided to cede his prize, so we'll do another draw. I really don't know how this happened. I am standing a meter away from him. I'll ask my colleague, Miss Leila, from the Alliance Française, one of my fellow teachers, to pick our next winner. Our next winner is Sanday P. Sanday, are you in here with us right now? Sanday. We'll move on to our next winner, and this is also our final winner for the evening. Cross your fingers, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hope we pick your name. But don't worry, I haven't written my name and put it in here either. Our final winner for this evening, I'll kindly ask my student Ting to pick a winner for us this evening. Thank you, Ting. Our final winner for this evening, Mrs. Pina Dova from the Alliance Française de Suva. Congratulations, Pina. Ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to the end of our draw this evening. Thank you so much for taking part. Don't worry, you're all winners because you came this evening. So we're all winners. And it's free. Technically. So enjoy your evening, please be merry, and also the dance floor is open for those of you who wish to take advantage of the great music coming up from Racco Pacifica this evening. Thank you and merci beaucoup.